Yeah. Hi, my name is Evan Wolf. Paano ba to? For the past few weeks, I think I forgot how to do this. I wasn't able to upload a video for the past few weeks because I gone through a process for myself for this channel in particular. I reorganized and I reevaluated myself. I was able to create a few content ideas, video ideas, but I felt that there is something missing or I was lacking something. I researched in order to be able to give or create better content, better videos. I gone through the process of asking myself what kind of content I really want to make. I asked myself what kind of a person I am. Me myself is the kind of person that has a trait where I can find comparisons or similarities of a lot of things. If you would ask people that know me, I'm the kind of person that would randomly tell them that, you know what, he looks like this, or he looks like Ferb in Phineas and Ferb, or she looks like Princess Fiona in Shrek. Those kind of stuff. This is where I came to a conclusion that I will try to go to that direction where I would create video contents where I find similarities of things and I would find lessons that I have learned or things that I've realized in life and relate it to many things. I will try my best to create video contents that would give value and would be worth your time. As we talk about similarities, in this video, I want to talk about something that we are so familiar with, and that is a blanket. A few years back, I was an active member of YFC Youth for Christ. We would have many youth camps, conference, and different assemblies and trainings. And many people, or the people that have been active longer than me, I would notice that they would bring a kind of blanket that they would use in so many ways. And that amazed me, which I believe each Filipino would recognize that kind of blanket, and that is this one. This is called amalong. I would see this a lot of times during conferences and youth camps. They would use this as they sleep and even use this as a towel when they forgot to bring one. The nice thing about amalong, actually, I don't know what the English term or the word malong is, Tagalog or Bisaya. So let me know in the comments below what's the English version of malong, if it is the English version. Going back, they would use this in many different ways. The nice thing about this kind of blanket is it is stitched together to form a circle. As you can see, I don't know if you can see this, like this. This is stitched together. As you can see, this is stitched together like that. So the nice thing about this is you can go inside this like that. Oh, then you will feel cozy. They would use this like this. They will cover their face like that, and they will drink. They will have a hot choco or coffee in the morning, or as they wait for the breakfast to get ready. Tara. Here. There are a lot of uses for this. During conferences, they would also use this and they would lay this down on the grass or in the ground for them to be able to comfortably sit down as they listen to the sessions and the activity, which makes this a very useful blanket. Now, going back, let me fold this. There. So when we hear the word blanket, we would incorporate it to the word comfort because most of the time we use it for sleeping, and I want to relate it to life because there are many different parts of life. I want to relate a blanket to life because a regular blanket has two longer sides and two short sides. Our life is divided into four important parts. Maybe there are a lot of parts, but these four are the most important, and that is ourself, our family, then our friends, then work. What I'm referring to as ourself is our belief, our attitude, and our passion. And when we talk about family, I'm referring to our parents, siblings, our partner, or our marriage, and our children. There's friends, and also there's work. Those four are so important because it keeps us motivated and also makes us feel human. This is the areas where we need in order to live. As our life has four important parts, or divided into four important parts, like I mentioned before, a regular blanket has four sides, which is two longer sides and two shorter sides. The two longer sides is for yourself and your family, and the shorter sides is for your friends and your work. I put it like this: if we would represent our life as a 100%, I would split it 30% for myself, then 30% for my family, and then 20% for my friends, and 20% for my work. This is because the first longer side is for myself, and that is because I should give this amount of time and effort for myself in order for me to learn the things that I want to learn, to develop the skills that I want to have, and also to pursue the passions that I have, and also to deepen my relationship to my belief, and also to establish the right attitudes and characteristics that I want that would affect the people around me. And for the family, we need to also give them a lot of time, because when everything goes down, when everything goes south, our family is the only people that will not turn their backs up from us. Maybe there are people that would really get into our nerves. Worst comes to worst, we cannot replace them. For the two shorter side of our life, it's our friends. It's sad to say, or it's sad to accept, but our friends also have different goals, different passions, and also different priorities in their life. We cannot assure and we cannot demand from our friends that they would give us the same priority, the same time and effort that they would give us, the same with how much we give them. It is important to give more time to your family and to yourself, because it is the same with your friends. They also have a family, they also have priorities for themselves. I would admit that before, I would give a lot of time and effort for my friends because I would expect that they would do the same for me. But sadly, it doesn't work that way. Not because they don't value our friendship, just that we have different priorities. They have different goals than myself. I learned not to expect so much with my friends. There are also times where they needed me, but I was not available because I was also focused, or I was also busy pursuing the priorities or pursuing the goals that I currently have in my life. You need to accept that you should not exert too much time and effort to your friends, because as people with priorities and as people with goals, they will not be 100% available for you. We can't deny that people move according to their interest. Now, for work, as we all know, work-life balance, you should not spend too much time in your work, because like what many people say or mention, when you don't serve the purpose for the company can easily replace you. No matter how much time and effort you have exerted or you have spent for the company in your first year, if on the third year you can't produce the amount of work they expect you to provide, they will not hesitate to replace you, because the purpose of your company is not to provide your needs. The purpose of your company, or the purpose of the company, is to create money. And if your services doesn't produce good results for them, it is in their interest to replace you. So you should not spend too much blood or time in your work, because you are replaceable. Each person has different priorities and each person has a different goal. My percentage may not be the same with your percentage. So comment down below, how are you dividing the time and energy in your life? I was able to relate a blanket to life, because when I wake up, I always fold my blanket. And as I was folding my blanket, I realized that you don't need to see all the corners or all the areas in a blanket for you to be able to fold it. What I'm referring to is like this. This is the blanket. This is the very, see, this is the short side, and this is the long side. Okay. Now, when I say that you don't need to see or you don't need to understand every detail of the blanket, meaning you don't have to understand the full areas of your life. You just have to know that it's there. For example, I don't need to see the whole blanket for me to be able to fold this. So all I need to know is that a blanket has four sides and also four corners. So for me to be able to fold this, I first need to find one of the longer sides. So this one. So I don't need to look at it. I just need to feel it. So I got both ends of the longer side. So all I need to do is, see, so I don't need to see it, and you just need to make that, to make sure that it's aligned, and you will feel the shorter side, and then fold it to end. That next, find the next corner, and then I'm gonna fold it. See, I don't need to fully see the whole blanket for me to be able to fold it beautifully. You don't need to be frustrated or to be bothered like your shortcomings, and also you don't have to know every detail about your family, and also you don't need to know everything about your friends. What I'm saying is, you just have to believe and you just have to trust that they will be okay. You will be okay. As long as you know that they are part of your life, you can check on them from time to time. That is why we wash our blankets every now and then, because we need to make sure that they are clean and they are in good condition. The same with our friends, the same with our work, the same with our family, and the same with ourselves. We need to check on them from time to time, but we don't need to check on them every day or every time. And we should just trust. All we have to focus is ourselves. To get the most out of life, we should know how much time and effort we should exert in different parts of our life. Knowing and setting the right priorities and expectation will guide us to where we should pour our energies, to where it matters most. That's it for me today, and I hope you get something out of this short video. If you got value from this video, let me know in the comments down below, and also share. It would really help this channel to grow. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Live inspired. Would it be nice if when I was talking to you, when I was explaining a while ago, I was doing this? Yeah, you would click out the video because this is really distracting, or let me know in the comments if this looks cool. Oh no, oops, I'm really good at this. See that? Yeah, I know I have talent in many different things. Yeah, oops. Peace.